Let's get into this lovely tea. If you guys saw part 1, then you already know about Usher being exposed as being a homosexual. Well, this tea is gonna be good. Someone who actually worked with Usher decided to get on Twitter and expose him. So this guy was really a server at one of Usher's restaurants, which is called The Grape. So he would actually see Usher on the regular. Let's take a look at what he had to say on Twitter. And I quote, "I worked for Usher back in the day, and I can say I'm not surprised." Okay, so a couple folks are asking me about my days at Usher's wine bar, The Grape. I was 24 and had just moved to ATL 1.5 years before. I was a part of the grand opening team in 2006. We were all excited, and there was a lot of media and fanfare about this bar opening at the time. The manager, named Walter, was handpicked by Usher, and he was that stereotypical down-low dude. He was extra flirty with the female staff, and at times, he would get handsy with some of us gay male servers and making nasty comments. When Usher would come in, he would get hella excited, and not in the "I'm the manager trying to kiss the owner's butt" kind of way, but the "that's my dude" kind of way. In the private room, he would slide into the booth and just chill with Usher for as long as he pleased. It was bizarre, since I never known a manager to just kick back and chill with the owners like they were dating. Anyway, other times, Usher would bring his bodyguard with him, and they'd sit in the candlelit room together and eat tapas and drink wine like they were on a romantic date, staring into each other's eyes. It was all very confusing because of this public persona of being a ladies' man. Now, at this time, while these conversations/dates were occurring, he was engaged to Tamika Foster. Their dynamics were odd in the way they interacted. It just seemed very uncomfortable and friend lane, aka friend zone. When his mama would come in, Walter the perv, your manager, would ask how she liked Tamika and was she happy about the pending nuptials. She would say things like, "that B," or "don't speak her name around me." Walter would get giddy about goading this woman on, almost like messy side chick. Anyway, his mama hated Tamika and wouldn't come if she was coming. Now on to his mama. I know you're not supposed to talk about folk mama, but I honestly don't care. She was one of the nastiest women I have ever met. She swore she was the famous one and would treat servers like they were peons and plebes. One time, she was in the private room a server went into take her order and asked her what she'd like. She responded, "They know what I want." As the server went to ask another question, she proceeded to get on the phone and put her hand up. Then she shooed her away like a dog. The girl came out in tears, and when Walter went in, she went off about the server. So after I had had enough of the grab-ass manager, Walter, the shitty lips, the Tamika drama, Usher's mime ass, I quit. But not without a bang. This was typical fashion for me at the time. When I went in, Usher was there on a candlelit date, and I told the perv manager master that I was done with all the bullcrap and that I wanted my money. I then proceeded to say F Usher, F his mama, and F the restaurant. F everybody. Now, if it was me, I would have got up and started fighting someone for talking about my mama. But he sat there like the biatch he had been since I encountered him and didn't say anything. Anyways, that's all for now. Okay, this is getting crazier by the day. So apparently, Usher was in a romantic relationship with a manager that he had hired to work at his restaurant, as well as one of his bodyguards. I think that since the waiter did leave the restaurant on bad terms with Usher and the mom, as well as the manager and probably whoever else he was working with, he didn't care about exposing him on Twitter. He just said, you know what, this is happening right now. Perfect time for me to share my story because I have some kind of evidence, which is what Usher is going through right now with the other people who are suing him. So, what do you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe for more Tea in the Shade.